So is this the best clone of Santal 33 on the market currently? Le Labo really put out a gem of a fragrance when they released Santal 33, and it's been loved for such a long time now by so many people. It's become so popular over these past few years. Here we have a fragrance called Rich Santal, and the brand is Emir. This is the factory edition. I'm excited to give you my thoughts on this fragrance, let you know what it smells like and how close I think it comes to Santal 33. So make sure to stay tuned. Now, before I begin today's video and I tell you all about Rich Santal by Emir, this is the factory edition, and I also give you comparisons and how close I think it comes to Santal 33 by Le Labo, I do want to start things off by saying that if you are a fan of fragrance-related content, please do consider supporting the channel by subscribing to it. Hit that bell icon so you can be notified whenever I do upload future videos to the channel, and of course, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It would really mean a lot to me. I also want to mention that the retailer that currently has this for the best price is fragrancebuy.ca. They're always running some kind of a promotion, and they have really fast shipping, great customer service, and their prices are highly reasonable. So definitely check them out. I'm going to leave links down below to where you can find it. And like I said, they have it for a really, really good price. So here is a fragrance called Rich Santal. And you know how sometimes people make comparisons to other fragrances and you try it for yourself and you're thinking to yourself, like, what were they thinking, right? Like, it doesn't even smell remotely similar to the fragrance to which it got compared. So in the case of this fragrance, that's not the case. This one smells so close to Santal 33. And I know the criticism that a lot of Santal 33 clones get is that they don't last as long as Santal 33. Le Labo fragrances, for the most part, are concentrated pretty strongly. And Santal 33 is a fragrance that has always given me and my wife really, really good longevity. As a matter of fact, it happens to be my wife's favorite fragrance ever. And so just the other day, she and I were going to a concert and I pulled this out and I said, here, wear this one today. As soon as she sprayed herself, she goes, Santal 33? So, and my wife is no expert. So if she can pick up on the similarities, then it goes without saying that they reverse engineered this one pretty darn well. But in any case, I'm excited to give you my thoughts on the smell. Let's start things off with the presentation. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the smell as if the presentation didn't give it away enough. Even the box is similar to Le Labo's box, with the exception that this doesn't have the tissues on the inside. It has the silhouette of the bottle, but you know, the fact that it comes in a piece of cardboard that opens over the top the way it does, and even the bottle is similar to the 100 ml bottles that you get from Le Labo. So you can tell that this was 100% intentional. You take a look at the note breakdown and it's almost identical. You have cardamom, violet, and papyrus, iris and amber in the heart, and then in the base you have leather, sandalwood, and cedarwood. So as soon as I see that sandalwood and papyrus combination, I'm like, okay, this is Santal 33. And yep, this smells like Santal 33. So for me, you know, Santal 33, I know some people say it smells like pickle juice, which I find to be quite odd. But for me, I actually really enjoyed the smell of Santal 33. I don't know if I can say it's my favorite Le Labo fragrance. It's definitely up there. I love Labdanum 18. I love, believe it or not, Patchouli 24 by Annick Minardo. I think it's an incredible fragrance, especially once you give it a chance to dry down. The benzo and the vanilla comes out. But Santal 33, as unique as it is, has never really been my favorite. But when I smell it on other people, namely my wife, it smells amazing on her. And there's something about it that always brings fond memories of the autumn. So I am certainly looking forward to smelling this one a lot more, especially given the similarity. So let me just go ahead and address that right away. So for me, this is like 98% similar to Santal 33. This might be as close as you're going to get in terms of the whole package, the presentation, the actual smell, the performance, and just the evolution of it as well. If there's any difference, I would say this one is a bit fresher, but I'm even scared to say that because I don't think it is. I really do think that the goal and the intention was to try to get as close as possible to Santal 33 in the sense that it's not even a twist. Sometimes companies will twist a formula, so they'll kind of put out their own version of a popular DNA. I don't think that that's what's happening here. I really do think that they tried to get as close as possible to Santal 33, which is this peppery, creamy sandalwood with this sort of spice spicy quality about it. And the iris adds like this clean floral sensation that runs through the heart. Sometimes iris can smell like lipstick or a cosmetic bag, especially in fragrances like Dior by Christian Dior. That doesn't happen in this fragrance. Although, if anything, I would say the iris in this is stronger than in Santal 33. And then as far as the base is concerned, leather, sandalwood, and cedarwood, yep, you get all three of those ingredients. The cedarwood is what I think gives off the peppery smell. The sandalwood gives off that creamy, rich, iconic aroma that we know all too well from Santal 33. And the amber in here is more of a dry amber. A lot of amber fragrances are dominated by a note of vanilla, and I am certainly not getting that. This definitely smells woodsy, peppery, a little spicy, a little starchy on account of that iris that's in here, but it has a very dry aroma. So it's not sweet, it's not dulcet, it does definitely come across very dry, so give it a try. Chances are you know what Santal 33 smells like. It's been out for what, a decade now? So there's a very strong chance that you know what it smells like. So if you want to try something that is 98% similar, definitely check it out. I have probably gone through, with the assistance of my wife of course, I've probably gone through about 8 bottles of Santal 33. All the 50 ml, because I always get the small size for whatever reason, but definitely check this one out, especially if you're a fan of Santal 33. Let's go ahead and finish things off with my overall assessment. Now, first up, in terms of the uniqueness and the overall smell, I do apologize, can't really say this one is unique. It does smell very similar to Santal 33, but the overall smell is a hit or miss. I know a lot of people who love Santal 33. Some people, generally speaking, are not that crazy about it. I do find it to be, in its own ways, kind of a challenging scent. It's not an easygoing, mass-appealing fragrance like Bleu de Chanel or Viktor & Rolf Spice Bomb on the women's side of things. It's not one of those scents, but it does have a very unique, rich personality that I think is worth trying, especially if you've never tried it before. Longevity on this is about 8 hours, so very impressed with that. The projection was fantastic for the first 45 minutes of application. It radiated beyond an arm's length. It became an elbow's length scent right around hour 5, and it really dissipated right around hours 7 or 8. That's when it became a skin scent, and it was very hard to pick it up at that point. In terms of the versatility, cold weather, I think it would be perfect for that. Completely unisex, you can wear this one dressed up or dressed down. And I think this one will appeal to somebody who's a little bit older. I would say in their 30s and up. Late 20s, yes, possibly. Especially if you are, I don't know, a hipster and you really like the smell of Santal 33. I know when I go to Williamsburg in New York, I smell it everywhere, especially right around the boutique. It seems like everybody is sampling it at 233 Elizabeth Street. I think I've been there like 3 dozen times or something. Anyway, thank you for watching. My final verdict is it's 98% close to Santal 33. It smells exactly like it, and I did a side-by-side and my wife thought so too. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do consider supporting the channel by subscribing to it. Hit the bell icon and click enable all notifications, because a lot of people have been telling me that they're not getting my notifications, and I think that that might be the culprit. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.